It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, J Balvin is being very open about his struggle right now with depression and anxiety. He went on his social media and he told people that, and he said it in Spanish, so I'll translate for you. He said, I know I've been a bit absent from social media, but like every human being, I've been tested. In this case, once again, I was dealing with anxiety and a bit of depression. He said he hasn't been as active online because he didn't want to pretend that everything was fine and perfect. He said, no, because I'm a human being just like everyone else, and I'm also fragile and very vulnerable, possibly even more so than many of you. But he did thank his fans for staying connected, and he said, soon this will pass, just like every storm, and I'll be on here again talking more with you all, making jokes, because just acting like it, no, I'm not up for that.
Lean into it. Nothing wrong with that. That's why I encourage everybody to invest in their mental wealth all the time. You know, go see a therapist. You know, do what you got to do. And Rumi has this great quote, man, where Rumi says, the wound is the place where the light gets in. The very awareness of your pain is your opportunity to let the light in. So, you know, when you're going through something, just lean into it, man. Let that light in.
All right, and Pastor Carl Lentz, the Hillsong pastor, and he was also Justin Bieber's spiritual confidant for a period of time. He has been fired from his employment at the Hillsong Church. Apparently, they said it's because of moral failures in the past. Not sure what exactly went down.
Yeah,
but the mega church's founder, Brian Houston, announced this. He said, today, Hillsong Church East Coast advised our congregation that we have terminated the employment of Pastor Carl Lentz. This action was not taken lightly and was done in the best interest of everyone, including Pastor Carl.
Pastor Carl is my guy. You know, Brian Houston's my guy, too. Both of them have been on Breakfast Club. But how do you fire a pastor? That kind of defeats the whole purpose of, like, religion, right? Isn't religion supposed to be about forgiveness?
It depends what you do.
Redemption?
I'm sure there's some things that's fireable that you just got to say, no, he can't be around us. He can't be part of this church.
I've never heard of a pastor being fired in my life. I mean, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I heard of people being disfellowship, but I never heard of somebody being fired. All this wild stuff pastors be doing?
Yeah.
Right. Well, he can just go somewhere else. And I'm sure it does happen.
Just damn me. Just go somewhere
Because it's not
else.
like he's no longer a pastor. It's not like he can't work somewhere. I'm not sure what went down though.
Well, that's your guy. Did you speak
sometimes it's not a fit for you to be at a certain place for whatever reason.
Did you call him or text him?
No, he texted me last night. I mean, we was just texting. I didn't know anything about this. I just know he told me he was taking some time off.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, wish him the best.
All right. Now, Dunkin', which used to be Dunkin' Donuts, has sold to the owner of Arby's, Sonic, and Buffalo Wild Wings for $11.3 billion. So the coffee chain and Baskin-Robbins are now being acquired by Inspire Brands.
I drive by Arby's and I look at the Arby's sign and I say to myself, who the hell eats there? And guess what? Found out in this room this morning that we have a Arby's eater. Reveal yourself before I do it for you.
The curly fries are amazing.
Yeah, I do the
Arby's.
curly fries at Arby's too.
Thank
Really?
you.
Yes.
Both of y'all?
Yeah.
I just thought it was drum.
Nah, the curly fries are good money at Arby's.
Yes.
Looks like you're in the minority, Charlamagne.
I don't know anybody that eats at Arby's, but clearly it's big with Latinos. Salute the drama.
I'm not Latino, but the curly fries are good money.
All right.
All right. Now, Cynthia Bailey, she just recently did Lady Parts. That's a show with Modern Family
That's
actress
exactly
Sarah
what Arby's
Hyland.
sandwiches look like.
And she talked about how she actually started using birth control before she even knew what it was. She said her mom put her on the pill.
Grew up in the South. My mom didn't really talk to us a lot about sex. Literally, once we were old enough to start our menstrual cycle, she put us on the pill.
Just straight away.
It was like, no real explanation. It's like, oh, you can have a baby now, so you take this every day. And honestly, I was on the pill for so long, I didn't even realize I was old enough to get off of it if I wanted to. I just something that was her way of saying, I don't want you guys to get pregnant. And had we not gotten on the pill, because we didn't have a lot of information, I probably would have 3 or 4 kids now, and my life would have been very different.
I swear.
Y'all have daughters.
Shut up. Shut up. Mind your business. If I
I'm just asking a question.
If I find out my wife gave my daughter a birth control pill, I would faint.
Well, it's not a birth control. You got to take them every day.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you could only take it once and you'd be good.
No.
I'm playing. Of course I know that.
Oh, you sounded very serious.
Yeah, I was like, goodness gracious. Yeeks.
Yeah. That's not nothing I want to think about. Next story.
Me too. I'm with you.
Well, these are conversations you guys are going to have.
No, I don't.
We got time.
Yeah. Okay. Keke Palmer is clapping back at people because they are criticizing her interracial relationship. Now, she posted a video last week. She's kissing a guy. He's white. And she put the caption, rare footage of me in the process of becoming randomly suspicious of someone I trust because I struggle with distinguishing reality from my crippling anxiety and emotional trauma. So some people were not happy about that. And one person said, she said, Keke Palmer was writing about the election. She said, I see a lot of people living one way but voted another. And a person responded to her and said, like you? And Keke Palmer replied and said she didn't appreciate her comment. Sorry, sis, I'm not in the mood for pseudo shade right now. And the girl said, oh, it's no shade at all, love. I still rock with you, but you kissing that colonizer just wasn't the move in this time right now. And again, if it's not that, then that's on me. I'm grown to admit that.
Just tongue kissing a colonizer. Listen, first of all, that's very very racist, and that's profiling because all white people are not Trump supporters. All right, so come on, stop. Well, that
all
guy,
white people aren't racist.
Debatable.
Stop
but I
it.
mean, listen, no.
Stop it.
But no, all white people definitely are not Trump supporters. So that's just silly to say that just because you see her kissing a white guy. Like, come on.
Yeah, it doesn't mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. But all right, well, that's social media. I'm Angela
That's
Yee, and that
definitely
is your
social media.
rumor report.